For me, I mean, I use rhythm my whole I've spoken about this. Like you said, I talk about my home, my neurodiversity, my kids' neurodiversity. I'm old school ADHD Ritalin kid from the '80s kind of thing, you know? So it's been a long time. And rhythm has always worked for me. I've pretty much been self-employed since I was 17 because showing up to somebody's job 9 to 5 was something that I couldn't I'm like, How do you do this? How do I like, life happens, and now I gotta explain life happening." I was also a mom young, right? So it's like, if my kid gets sick, what am I supposed to do? Like, I was 17 and a mother. So my whole life was around figuring out, and my priority was being a mother, right? Like, that was my priority. So rhythm always works for me. I haven't used an alarm clock in well over a decade. My kids
Wow.
don't even know what an alarm clock is, right? Like, my kids have never Aaron is 13. I don't think they've ever set an alarm in their life. Like, they would not if they heard it going off, they would be like meanwhile, I remember my Aunt Deirdre having 3 fucking alarms and clocks around the house with all the wrong times just so she could but we didn't talk about, like, "Oh, I wonder if that one is neurodiverse," right? Like, no, this is she just can't do this, right? Or she would push things to the last minute. And, like, instead of being on a train, now she's taking a cab to work. And, like, she had, my Aunt Pat very much helped her with structure and, like, bill paying and all of these things. And my Aunt Deidre is my favorite person on earth. Like, I talk about her very often because I saw so much of myself in her. Right. And as I got older, I realized, oh, she was also a teen mother. So this makes so much sense. So rhythm is what I live
Ah.
by. It's also why it has always been so hard, right? Because people are like, standard business coaches are like, you need a niche.